Hello, my name is Reg, and you're watching Shattered Dungeons. Somewhere.
Welcome everybody, hope you have had a wonderful week. Mine has been exceptionally busy. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I've been running around a whole lot, so woohoo. If you are tuning in for the first time, we are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG we developed called Shattered Dawn every Tuesday night for everyone to enjoy. And some weeks you get community. Dang it! I thought I could trick myself into it. The first one and it's gone. Well, we're gonna ignore that announcement. If you didn't know, what?
Commune.
Community. Yes, I remember Heather's trick now. If you didn't know, we hit 200 followers on Twitch. We did it. We're there. Woohoo! Officially at 202 for those of you keeping count. We are super stoked because I've been so busy. I haven't actually had a moment to sit down and plan out our community night. Oh well. But yeah, our 200 followers Spicy Nug stream, we are going to plan for next month. I think it was my goal. So we'll shout out some information on that, put it on all the socials. It will most likely not be on a Tuesday, depending on everyone's schedule. But we're gonna work through that, and we will communicate a date once we have it. It'll be lots of fun. We'll be obviously eating spicy foods. Some of us will have spicier foods than others, from what I understand. Lauren will have peppermint, which is very spicy for her.
So spicy.
But we'll also be playing some games. We'll have an opportunity for people who are watching live or just part of our community to actually jump in and ask questions through our public Discord channel. So it'll be lots of fun, and then we'll get to take some closer looks at some of the Kickstarters that we'll be releasing in the coming year. So I'm excited for that part. I know that we have a whole bunch to get on and out. So the last two little things I got, if you have not signed up for next month's community night, do so now. The last one we did, last week's episode, was a Burger King one-shot. And my favorite line from that I wrote was, his coiled mustache and perfect hair frame his soulless eyes, and I think I can't remember what the rest was, but his soulless smile, something like that. But yeah, go sign up. ShatteredTabletopGames.com/community days is where you want to go, and someone will put that in our live chat. Lastly, I would like for you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, unless you are driving and responsible for others' safety and well-being, take a second, open your podcast app, or if you're on the internet watching on YouTube, and leave a comment and a rating on this episode that you're watching. Right now, just take a moment to do it. We will have an intro video playing here in a moment. Perfect time while you listen to the song to leave a comment and write a review, and put 17 stars on this episode. Everyone good with that? Good. We could definitely use that, and that's one of I think my next goals is to just have a little bit more involvement from our listeners on each episode. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, what your critiques are, what you like, don't like, and comments are honestly the best way to do that for me right now. So, you guys ready for tonight over there?
No.
Why?
We're gonna die.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, last episode 36 left off.
There's gonna be some shenanigans in this.
I'm literally going to go to the Roll20 map here and just like light a fireball up, and it'll be the end of the episode.
Dion, he's so in thought.
Yeah.
I pretty much share Nick and his feelings from last week of having been the person crying danger the entire time, and then here it is, and it's like, well, here we are.
Yep, we made
I've
it.
been crying danger. I just don't remember anything that I say or that you say.
From your lips to everyone else's ears and out of your own memory.
Well, I mean, is it really dangerous if we're with Bell Thief? Or
Yes.
with the winner?
Pretty sure
We are the bad
There
guys.
you go. He signs
he
the
would
checks.
turn over his
so.
own mother.
Just saying.
about?
We know the Tuesday nights.
Anymore.
Exactly.
I'm still sure.
My mother was the Ice Queen.
Apparently, my armor rating was higher than I thought it was.
There we go. Well, enjoy this video. We will see you back in a moment. Toodaloo. Welcome, everybody. This episode, like every other episode, Ad Infinitum is brought to you by the one and only subscribers on Twitch and patrons on Patreon. Did you guys like the different rhythm I said that in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
I appreciate it.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, good, I'm glad. Hope I kept it interesting enough for you all. We have a great episode tonight. If you would like access to all of the post-stream content as well as being able to name NPCs and getting all of the community night one-shot arcs, go be a patron on our Patreon page. Patreon.com/ShatterTabletopGames. That would be superb, and it would help support the show and do really fun things for all of us. So, tonight we are without Ray because he is moving, guys!
Woo!
Guess
It's
where
almost
he's
like
moving to?
It's almost like I
Yeah,
can
sure.
still hear him somewhere.
Yeah. You guys, he's not
still
moving
with
to the
us in our
Azure.
hearts.
But you
It
know
might
where
feel
he
like
is? You know where he is moving?
Texas,
Texas.
No, he's moving across the pond.
Oh, that's right.
I'm kidding. He's moving to Texas, yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Who went across the pond though? Somebody did.
Wog. Oh, it was Raven. In
Raven,
Wog,
yeah.
but Raven in real life. Tonight we don't have Ray. We don't have Raven. Nobody's here. The episode's ending now. No, we're out.
Well, good night.
And that was it, everybody. Jordan will be playing Nikina tonight.
Hey, everybody. Just in case things don't go well, I just want to leave you with a blessing. May your first child be a masculine child.
What? Okay.
I don't know. I heard it somewhere once.
I'm gonna clip that because when I said what, I looked at you and you gave the most saddest shrug I've ever seen. I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life. Lauren is playing Brand.
Oh, hey, y'all. I got nothing.
No.
Just hey. Just hey.
Hey indeed.
Hey.
We have Heather who's playing Callisto.
Good evening, everyone. I am seeking chocolate.
I didn't expect you to say that. For 36 episodes, you've said you're not afraid to die. But tonight you're seeking chocolate.
Actually, no. Wasn't there one episode where she's like, I am afraid to die?
Oh, yeah, but
There was one.
it's same but different, I guess.
She's been afraid to die.
And then, of course, we have Dion playing Flynn.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. So, I will be playing Gorik and, Chieftain Fongrin and Belfieth and Wog.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
That
see
was
if I could do
impressive.
that.
Who
Yeah.
else
I
you
liked
got?
it. Good job.
Who else? I could throw Kevin in just for tonight.
Could we find him?
Yeah,
Just
you
makes
guys.
it sad.
You guys want to hear me voice Kevin real quick?
Go right ahead.
For those of you watching live, I pretended to be dead.
I knew it.
Rude.
As soon as I heard just literal silence, I
Rude.
was just like,
Sorry, I
waiting,
couldn't pass up the
waiting.
opportunity. Well, we have quite the episode to jump into. Yeah. Oh, your achy breaky heart. After arriving back in Araqiel, the associates took some much needed time to rest and to procure new magical tattoos for their new friend Wog and the awkwardly docile Fongrin, who has now become like, what would you guys describe his enrollment in the Augury Vestige as?
confused.
Yeah, I could get on board with that.
Yeah.
He's there, even if you don't want him to be. He's got
Just
nowhere
like
else to
Nikina.
go. He's been orphaned in the Azure.
How
and you-
awful.
Yeah.
So many orphans out here.
They're everywhere.
They're just everywhere.
They're adding
Somebody
up.
call Compassion International.
Yes.
We need some
there,
sponsorships.
Isn't there that orphanage in Culdier out in Aerith I heard about?
Oh yes, it's next to a pie shop. That's next to a drugstore or something. I'm not
We have a
sure.
very
The pie
rich
shop and the
tapestry.
drugstore might be the same place. I'm not sure.
The drugstore doesn't sell medicine, does it?
Now,
It sells
do you think-
pies.
do you think Honey Pot's Pies has renamed itself after what happened to its namesake, or
No. But they sell swords encased in pies now. So,
free sword with every kid's meal?
yes. So, you guys made it back to Araqiel, debriefed with Belfeath. He made you a nice meal. He was happy to see you, as awkward as that was. You guys got new tattoos for your new friends, and then Belfeath sent you off to meet with Arcanist Wodeo and perform a protective spell that he and Belfeath had developed.
Protective.
And so, as you cast the spell, you each take your place and begin performing the necessary actions and saying the words in unison. A small ball of purple energy forms in the center of the circle and begins to grow larger. As it reaches a formidable size, it bursts outward from its location. As the energy continues to emanate, the place where the energy ball was is completely black, void of all light. After a moment, Arcanist Wodeo yells, "Something isn't right! Stop, everyone!" As you and Wodeo stop, the other sorcerers continue chanting. Wodeo yells, "No, stop it!" It's too late. Their bodies are consumed by the void in the center of the room, and as the darkness recedes, a Hukorin floats in its place. The Potency Ghost attacks immediately. Now, for those of you who don't know, a Hukorin is commonly referred to as a Potency Ghost. It's effectively the mental remains of a strong spellcaster whose personality has been imprinted in a dense mass of potency. They're created through the same process by which intelligent artifacts are made. However, because of the nature of the Azure, an item doesn't always need to be present. The Hukorin typically are physically exaggerated and deranged manic shells of who they once were, constantly trying to defend themselves from the enemy at hand, though oftentimes they are the one instigating the confrontation. So, everybody roll initiative. Let's get 3 rolls from chat for our comrades who are not here. Nikina with a 3. Really bursting into action. Flynn with a 99. Nice.
Nikita is
Brand
literally
with a
just too
99.
busy shaking his head in disappointment.
Yeah, Flynn's just like, or Nikina's
That
like,
was a
really?
fist bump for Bran.
I told
Yeah,
you
it
guys
was.
this would happen, but no.
No. DJ Dirty K says, I made a potency ghost in the office bathroom today. Oh my. Was it also
Is
a
that what you call
Hukorin?
it?
Yeah.
I too left behind a soulless husk.
Who's going to attack the next person that comes in the room?
I am not
Oh, I
going
bet
to
it
be
will.
able to think of something different now whenever I read that.
Hold on, I gotta go make a potency ghost.
No, don't go in there. We left a potency ghost.
The potency ghost, which DJ Dirty
Just
K
double
made,
check.
is going to go on a 15. And let's get some rolls in chat, because we'll need them for Gorik and Fongrin and Wog. So, all that being the case, Flynn, with the first of 299, you are first. Better mask
Well,
up.
let's step up to the plate and swing, shall we?
All right, roll it.
Alright,
That
here we
beautiful
go.
bean footage.
And
How are you attacking it?
I'm assuming that I have full potency, right?
Yes, everyone's at full.
And this should be. Let's see. I am doing all power attacks this round.
Good choice. Smart choice.
Let's see here. I think I have them already implemented into there.
Let's see here. You rolled a 113, formidable roll, and a 73. They do not hit. And then
Wow.
29, 42, and 79, all misses. Flynn runs up and just starts swinging as hard and fast as he can, and they all seem to go right through the potency ghost.
This isn't good, guys.
Bad news, y'all. Brand, your turn.
Am I able to cast lay hands on this thing since it doesn't have an actual body
Mm-hmm.
that I can touch?
Yeah. Go for it.
I actually don't know.
You don't have to roll anything for this, unless you want to try for a crit.
What do you mean?
I'm about to tell you what happens regardless of what you roll or do.
Great. So I
You,
run up
yep.
and I try to cast lay hands, and what happens?
Brand reaches out to touch the Potency Ghost and heals him to full.
No, it's supposed to damage.
If it were undead,
It's a ghost.
a Potency Ghost.
Which apparently
Well,
is
it's a
not-
Potency Ghost is alive?
It's a good thing we did this now and not, like.
Yes.
When it was almost dead.
Yeah.
Brand runs up to lay hands and it's like, I'm feeling energized. I'm gonna kill you now better.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna finish this.
Whoopsie.
So I come over and I make sure it's all nice and cooled off by fanning it. And then Brand walks up and gives it a nice tingle. It should be happy with us at this
Yeah.
I'm
point.
just giving him a high five.
Callisto's gonna walk up and say, may we serve you anything from the kitchen?
I'll say welcome.
Yeah, Callisto, you're up.
Welcome and
Can I move over here? I want to move over here. Who has, I think, I'll move over here to Nikona and say, do you have the axe? Do you have the axe?
No, that. Sorry, I did retch earlier and that just slipped up. No, never had that. You know who's got it.
Who?
The guy that
Flynn?
just fanned the Potency Ghost.
Raises an eyebrow and just points at
At Flynn. We must use the axe.
Been trying to.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go hide behind this big guy, Chieftain Fongrin.
That's probably a good idea.
What are you doing there, young one?
Can I shoot my bow and arrow between his legs at the
Betwixt
ghost?
his legs, yes.
Do you have
So
to
I'm
roll
gonna-
to miss anything important?
I'm gonna squat down really low with
There
my
you go.
bow and my new arrows,
Okay,
and I'm gonna take a shot at him.
roll it. Let's see what happens.
I mean, maybe. Oh,
105, that's a great roll.
wow. Is that a crit? Probably does
I
nothing.
am.
What's your
Probably need
critical
an
chance?
86.
I'm looking. I can't remember if it's 90.
Well, regardless, it is in fact a hit. So if it is a crit, great. But how much damage do you need deal normally?
29 damage, and it is not a crit. I had to hit 90.
Ah, gotcha. Just a little shy.
Just.
Now, do you have a second attack with said bow?
Yes, as long as moving over to talk to Nick and I didn't ruin it all.
Nope. Go ahead
Because I
and roll the
wasn't
second
paying
one.
attention, not remembering.
54 is a little wide. You graze some of Chieftain Fongrin's armor, and it just hits, the stairs instead. Could have been worse, full disclosure. So, after Callisto, it looks like it is Nikona.
Oh boy, here we go. Nikita is going to toss an expert ward on himself and Brand, which will be a 160 point damage buffer and 10 points of armor.
Okay.
And then just kind of turn to Gorik. Hey Gorik, I know this isn't the time for this, but do you remember when your friends tried to kill us?
Always!
Oh. I'm starting to think maybe they were right.
This seems like the most appropriate time to talk about this.
Just looking at how, my life is going. Good talk, buddy.
I hope we survive!
Good luck.
At least one of us will.
Hopefully.
Oh, is it too late? I wanted to know if I could notice something out of curiosity.
What are you trying to notice?
if the Potency Ghost happens to have any passing resemblance to Karnrar.
Not in the slightest.
Cool.
Nice catch, though. Nice try.
Yeah.
I mean, based on the little explanation we got, it felt like that was a seed.
So, Nikina, that was your whole turn, right?
2 spells, yeah.
Okay. Gorik, after having that invigorating conversation, thanks to Michaela Wow's roll of 94, we accidentally skipped his turn. Gorik runs up and swings 2 swings. The first one, thanks to the 92 from Michaela Wow, is technically a crit, but it swings right through the Potency Ghost. And then he swings with another attack, thanks to DJ Dirty K for the 80. That does hit, even though it is not a crit, and deals 40 points of damage.
Wait, what?
I hate him! Did you guys see that? I hate him!
Wait, what went through him the first time?
The same flaming greatsword that he is using.
Oh, mischance.
Yep.
After that, the Potency Ghost is now going to go. He turns around effortlessly. Think like you're in a really smooth, rolling office chair. He just glides.
Hello, Mr. Bond.
Yep. Turns around, looks at Arcanist Wodeo and goes,
You are the biggest threat to me right now! Die!
And he is going to roll 1 attack against him, which is a hit. Arcanist Wodeo is now paralyzed completely.
It'd be funny if it was Tolden.
I wonder if we should try to talk to the ghost.
I'm going to use that as paralyzed on the token. Then he continues his rotation and swings around and looks at Wog and says,
You are creepy! You are also a threat!
and he rolls to paralyze Wog, and he is now paralyzed.
The rest of you just want me for my items! My special items! You will all die before I give them to you!
Pretty sure you're standing there with nothing, bud.
After that, it is Flynn.
He might have some ghostly weapons in there somewhere, or items.
Are you gonna dig through a ghost pocket?
Here we go.
Do they have
I am
pockets?
just
Oh my
going
God.
to, these are all normal attacks, but I am
we don't
going
want
to
him for his personality,
recover
that's for
some
sure.
of my potency.
Well, that's not respectful.
Alright, here comes the attacks.
There. Oh, crit.
Do.
A miss.
Crit.
A hit and a hit. Let's roll that beautiful miss chance. Miss.
Oh, jeez.
Not a miss on the second crit. All the second crit and the other 2 regular attacks hit.
Okay, the first one, the first crit is the fire axe or
Okay.
essence axe. I'm not sure if
Ghosts-
that matters at all.
Have a ridiculous miss.
So that is 50 damage for that one,
Okay.
and the other one was a normal hit, right?
The other 2 were normal hits. Yeah.
Oh, there were 2 normal hits. Wow. Okay. 48 total.
Alrighty. You deal a almost 100 damage to him. Nice. Okay. So after that, it is Bran's turn.
I'm going to cast Froststorm.
Okay. 139. That's a great roll. Be a shame if someone missed it, which it did. Bran casts Ice Storm at the Hukorin, but it's as though it was absorbed.
I hate that I know the number.
I'm going to do the same again.
Okay. 103, another beautiful hit. But it was absorbed.
Well, this isn't going well at all, and I'm going to move here.
Brand runs over towards Arcanus Wodeo, just behind the Hukorin. Brand, as you do so, it's important to notate that you know how those pictures with the eyes that follow you? That's what you're looking at right now. He's not facing your direction, but it's as though he can see you.
Oh, the Hukorin.
Yep. DJ Dirty K says, do damage to yourself! After Brand, it is Callisto.
Well, I guess we're not making nice, so I'm just gonna squat down on the tips of my toes and fire another celestial or arrow.
Just for the imagery, you're squatting on the tiptoes?
Yeah. So you can spring up really fast.
Okay. You and
She's
your
poised
yeah.
like a spider.
If I were invisible, it'd be a great trick. Oh, wow.
Both shots are misses.
Guess that my tiptoes were rickety.
So you frame Arcanus Wodeo's face. Like, you know, he's standing directly behind the Hukorin. And yeah, exactly what Jordan just did. Just like hits just outside the ear on either side. After Callisto, it is Goric, and I need one more roll from chat. Goric runs up with a 76, swings and misses. The
Do our boy proud, chat.
Hukorin kind of floats out of the way, and then once we get the second roll from chat, I'll let you know what happens. After Goric will be the Hukorin. Brand, as you, DJ Dirty K with a 3, Goric just like loses control of his sword a little bit and has to pick it up off the ground. No! He's so sad with himself.
I swear that never happens.
Can I get a redo, maybe?
The Potency Ghost is going to attack Brand.
No.
Yep, it's going to happen. Brand, you are warded, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so he is going to attack you with 2 attacks. Does 107 hit?
Yes.
All right, your potency is drained for 50 points.
Okay.
Now, the ward blocks some of that.
Now, so that's going to take health or potency.
Ooh, bad news. I just noticed something. So 77, the natural roll is technically a crit. So you are hit for 140 points of potency. So
And you got that ward, right?
How much does the?
How much is the ward for?
The ward's for
The ward was
160.
160.
Okay, so you don't take any damage from that one attack. Good thing he's attacking a second time, though. Does 48 hit?
No.
Okay. Nice.
I think it probably like,
falters a little bit.
yeah, like starts cracks forming, splintering all around it.
It's only a small portion of the ward remaining.
Yeah.
After the Hukorin, it is Nikana.
Out of curiosity, as I come up, we met Tolden that one time, right?
Yes.
He doesn't look like Tolden, right?
No.
Okay. Listen,
You're really leaning into this, like, this is obviously a ghost of someone we know bit.
I was hoping,
Nah.
because
This is
some
just some
nice to talk
random
to him.
ghost.
some wonderful
Make
team
a
of
new friend.
adventurers dispatched him recently. Is all I'm saying.
You know what? This is the ghost of Jensar. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They should be friendly.
Oh.
It should be in a
Definitely
different,
don't want Bran talking to him.
should be in a different dimension.
Ghost of
that
Jensar is like, I'm trying to complete my mission, mate.
If it was the Ghost of Jensar, it would be a potency giraffe or something. Some random creature.
Nikona, what are you doing?
So I'm going to attack.
Okay.
But as I am, sir or ma'am, I'm really sorry about this. Can we not do this, please?
As you're punching him in the face?
Yes.
I don't know, it's a ghost. 53 is a miss, 48 is a miss, 97 is a potential hit, and 80 is a potential hit. The 80 hits.
Okay, that is 35 damage.
Okay. After Nikona, it is Chieftain Fongren. Having watched everyone else try and attack this guy, Fongren stands just behind Gorik and swings his axe incredibly hard. With a 93, thanks to Michaela Wow, he breaks through the stone steps with his celestial or great axe, thanks to Nikona, completely missing the Hukorin.
Well, this isn't what I had imagined. This is an old place.
He swings one more time with Michaela Wow's 89 and hits.
There we go.
He deals 60 damage to the Hukorin.
They're gonna just kind of looks up and back. We good now?
This is a hefty axe for sure.
After Fongren, we are back to the top. Flynn?
All right. Let us start the attacks again. All power attacks.
Okay. Flynn just keeps swinging away as hard as he can.
Nope. 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 No. Oh. Yeah, that's a crit, natural. And no.
And a natural one, everybody. There it is. You saw it here first.
The duality of man.
Yeah, so the 35 and the 60 with the Essence Axe miss, then 32 with your sword, right?
Yeah, it's actually less than that because these were power attacks, so it would have been about 12 points shy. It would have been a 20.
That's fine. Still a crit, though.
Yeah.
And
this one here. The crit's
the
a crit.
crit
Yeah.
for sure hits. So that means your crit damage is 48, correct?
That is correct.
All right, good hit. However, on the second attack, rolling a 1, your sword slides out of your hand and ends up over by the other edge of the steps.
You guys all right? Your hands feeling good?
It's a bit humid in here.
It's like everybody's having weapons troubles.
After Flynn, it is Brand.
I am going to heal myself with one hand and run up 1, 2, 3 and try to wallop him with a power attack with my shield. Doesn't really
Okay,
do
Les says,
anything.
told you not to eat buttered popcorn before combat. 67 is not a hit.
But once you
And
pop, you can't stop.
since I cast a spell, I can only do the one shield bash, correct?
Correct.
And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Brand just runs away.
Oh, hey, Fongren.
I'll
That was
protect you
just
there,
in
Ice
passing.
Princess.
Oh, I don't need protecting. It was humid, and so I thought it was cooler over in this corner.
Whatever you need to tell yourself.
Callisto, your turn.
I'm gonna scoot over a little bit behind Fongren.
I'm not a
Protection.
meat shield, everybody.
Her mother,
You
the
are
Ice
large.
Queen, would be very upset if something happened to her.
Indeed. And I'm gonna shoot him with arrows again.
Okay.
Shoot at.
Now, at
The
this
Hukorin.
angle, you're less likely to impale Wodeo.
Why don't I come up a little bit closer so I don't hit Goric?
Never say never.
Yeah, not with
Oh my
that
goodness.
attitude. 27 is a miss from Callisto, and your second attack.
I must stop being fearful.
91, which is a crit.
Nice.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
see if it takes. Oh my goodness, it does. Callisto with a crit from her celestial orb crossbow. What is your
I believe
damage
that's
on that?
58.
Nice. Excellent shot.
Thanks for the upgrades, Nikina.
I've done something good.
After Callisto, it is Goric. We're using 54 from Mick in chat, which is not a hit, and we will wait for one more roll for his second attack.
In case any of y'all are wondering at home what we're talking about, because I can't remember if I said it on stream, I realized I could just use my my shape changing spell, the permanent one, to upgrade everybody's equipment,
Mm-hmm.
except for
Oh, yeah.
non-magical equipment.
Yes, it's important that it's non-magical. 80 is a potential hit, but it does not take, sadly. So after that, the Potency Ghost is up. It
By
is
the
going.
way, Goric, can we upgrade your rocks, or is that weird?
Doesn't work like that, I'm afraid.
Is there a stronger rock?
You should be diamonds.
I am the strongest rock.
You are a diamond
Shine bright like a diamond?
on the inside.
All right, so the Hukorin is going to attack once more. It's going to split its deal. It's going to attack Brand. Does a 67 hit Brand?
No.
Okay.
It hates Bran.
Then it is going to
I
attack
don't know what I did
Nikina.
to him. All I said was he had
That's a
bad
crit.
personality.
Oh.
You are dealt 140 potency damage.
You see my ward splinter about the same way. Oh no!
After that, it is Nikina's turn.
Hello there, sir. Can I interest you in my fists?
Nikina goes to
Two
attack.
shots.
81 is potential hit, but it goes right through. 67 does not hit.
I'm going to turn back and use my free hand to put that ward back up full on Bran.
Okay. Brand, you are rewarded back to top.
Cool.
After
And then I'll
that,
just, like,
it is Fongrin's
Shimmy down
turn.
to here.
He rolls a 61 thanks to Mick in chat, which is a miss, and he rolls it twice, it looks like. So miss both times. Flynn, your turn.
All right, I am going to retrieve my sword. I take it that takes an action.
It's part of your movement, so you just lose one square picking it up.
Yes, I
turned into a
seem to
hammer
be
for a
picking it up in pieces since I drew it in pieces.
Oh god,
I'll be running
my
back.
sword!
Actually, you know what? I'll just run back to right here.
There you go.
Let the games begin. These are not power attacks. I will pick up another 25.
Just wait till
Stamina.
Callista gets you.
And here we go. Oops. That last, use that last one as a sword. Only get 2 swings with the axe, and I clicked it 3 times.
No worries. You got one hit with the axe and 1 hit with the sword.
Does the one hit with the axe do what we hope it does?
25 points of damage
With the
for
axe.
the axe, and 24 points of damage for the sword.
Oops. Press the wrong button here. 25 for the axe and 24 for the sword, correct? After Flynn is Brand.
Nikana, do you know Lesser Negate?
Yes.
I was thinking that you did. I think at one. Say what?
Try to see where I wrote that down.
No, I just remember wanting to learn all the spells that you knew.
Yeah, we thematically said that we were
Yeah.
sharing spells.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let me look up the numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, Flynn. 7, 8.
Flynn runs up to Arcanist Wodeo.
Or Brand.
It's 2 hundo to cast.
Yeah, but oh wait, am I journeyman or
We're not journeymen until then. I think then.
crap? JK.
No, wait. Are we? Hold on.
I think we are. I thought we were.
I forgot. The names all get confusing. Yes, we are.
Yeah,
It's a
no.
hundo. It's a hundo.
Yeah, it's 100. So I'm gonna cast Lesser Negate on Wodeo.
Okay. He is free.
Oh, thank you.
I did forget.
Okay, now kill him. Kill him.
What? I will do my best.
And I sort of like shove him forward.
She's just
a little
doing
bit.
the she hands.
Your turn.
You have me dead.
Okay, well, looks like we need an initiative roll for Wodeo. I'm gonna use
think
86 from
Can you
Nick.
negate a ghost?
Not a Hukorin, I'm afraid.
Oh man. Is there anything we can do besides this?
Kill it with weapons.
Callisto,
I mean,
speaking
that
of.
is kind of what we've been doing. Or trying to do.
You're up, Callisto.
Just tickling.
Well,
He's fat for
I'm just feeling kind of crazy. And I feel like just running up and stabbing it with my daggers. But
Give
I
it
don't-
chocolate, Callisto! Give it chocolate!
You're not you when you haven't had a Snickers.
There's chocolate inside of the ghost, Callisto.
Yeah, so I take my very last lick of chocolate out of my pocket and
no.
eat it. And then I just run forward with my daggers, which
You're like
I have to look up how I attack with my daggers. It's been so long.
You're like Popeye.
But with chocolate.
When she
Yeah.
eats her chocolate.
Yep,
It's the cocoa.
there you go.
Okay.
Caffeine.
Oh, it's the same.
Mhm.
All right, it's just not as much damage. All right, so I'm just gonna run up to him and attack him with my daggers and just
There you go.
as hard as I can.
39 does not deal any damage. You have a second attack.
Then while I'm over there, I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
For some reason, when you said you were gonna go crazy, I imagined you pulling the flute out and trying to tame him.
I've been thinking of that.
Doing
I
the
had
dance.
that ready and I forgot about that.
How
Oh,
much?
well.
How much damage does your dagger deal?
14.
Well, you hit him for 14 damage.
All right.
Good job.
Woo, woo. Oh wait, my total damage is 26. Sorry.
All right, so plus 12.
Gotta get it in.
There you go. Do you have 4 attacks?
No.
Okay, moving on. After Callisto, it is Afraid. I am afraid, the Potency Ghost. Seeing as how everyone's now behind him, he turns around.
You all want my items. I will not give them to you.
Well, we certainly don't want you for your body.
You can keep them, dude. Just
That's
chill.
hurtful. Oh, you'd like me to keep them, won't you?
I don't think you understand what you're saying.
Nikana, 98 to you. Brand, I'm assuming 51 does not hit.
No.
Okay.
A little hit.
You take 50 points of potency damage.
Okay, so 30 actual. So my ward is.
Nikina's ward breaks, shatters to pieces on the ground, and then disappears. And then it looks like part of his essence is drained.
Nikina's essence?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it doesn't feel good.
Nikina,
like
you
that.
little pea kid. What did he do to you?
DJ Dirty Kate says you never want to be behind the Potency Ghost. Referencing
When
earlier.
he lays down a potency ghost. Yeah.
Gross.
Oh my goodness.
It's disgusting. Callisto, get away from there. Nikina, your turn.
No, Gorik. He's like,
Glory can't smell!
Gonna use what
Gorik is
potency
diamonds in the rough.
What potency I do have left to put the ward back up.
Okay.
So I head back to this. And then I'm gonna try punching him again.
Do it up.
Ugh.
Both are misses. All two of them.
It's just like I'm still woozy from the hit, so like
Yeah. After Nikina, it is Fongrin, and we're gonna use the 88 from Mick earlier. If someone else wants to roll in the chat, that would be superb. Fongrin hits for 60 damage. The Potency Ghost is still up. Vral with the second attack, a natural 99, a potential hit. And with that,
It's good.
Fongrin via Vral kills the Hukorin. It dissipates immediately, becoming just a vapor in the air. It is
he had a
now
case
gone.
of the vipers.
Excellent
The
entrance,
vipers.
Vral. Excellent. As the Hukorin dissipates, Arcanist Wodeo says,
Thank you, associates. Clearly, there are some that would rather me dead. I will have to employ alternate measures to ensure my safety. Tell Belfeath we must revisit the protective spell. There's no telling what those saboteurs could have done.
Now, you
Trap.
said he finished the spell all by himself, right?
No, we worked together on it.
Yeah, no, you said you did the bulk of it and then he went in and finished it. I paid attention 2 weeks ago.
Well, yes, technically he did the work with the essence gems, but we did work on it together at length.
I don't
I'm just
know
saying, if it was only you two, how confident are you that you didn't make a mistake?
Very. The spell was going according to plan until the other sorcerers that dissipated were absorbed into the event horizon earlier. It was
just
fine
saying,
until
may-
they refused to cease. I felt something that they were doing, altering the spell.
You sure it was them?
Absolutely, I didn't feel it until they started. We
So why
cast
did it-
the spell, Belfeath and I, several times, just us on lesser items, before trying this. This wasn't the first casting of the spell, but it was the first to target Araqiel itself.
Interesting.
So where did these guys come from then?
Well, they were my most trusted academy members. Not students, but instructors. They are gifted for sure. I assume them still to be alive somewhere, obviously not here though. I suspect that they were able to teleport themselves away, either to somewhere else in the city or even potentially further.
Do you have any idea why they would betray you now?
Well, I'm assuming some of them would have rathered one of them become Arcanist. I was just minorly above them as far as ranks before the promotion.
I'm tired of this.
Traveling back home to the Augury Vestige, you debrief with Belfeath and get some rest. Belfeath claims,
There are more important pieces of this puzzle to tend to, but we will make our moves tomorrow.
at this point, you guys get 20 more experience. Yay! Congratulations. The next morning, Belfeath summons you, making your way to the common area, which I will very quickly, almost effortlessly even, take you toward. While you all are making those very important life decisions on what are you gonna do with your experience.
Can I retire?
You've made it at long last.
370 puts us where?
Checking.
We'll have to look later.
Okay.
Right at level 18.
There you go. Making your way to the common area, Belfeath is standing in wait. As you approach, he says,
I believe I may know who's behind the attack and sabotage of the Araqiel Academy. We must make quick, precise moves if we are to prevent those rogues from causing more chaos and potentially causing a much larger problem. One of the missions I have foresaw involves teleporting a beast into the city and transferring its essence to the city itself. If these saboteurs continue their course, then that mission will undoubtedly fail. If that mission fails, then you and I will all fail in our final stand to save Araqiel from destruction.
Belfeath moves towards a nearby note.
He says, take this message to a friend of mine. They're located in the Abomination District at the Restful Respite Inn. This friend is known as Captain Rizal. Whatever happens, make sure no one is aware of your meeting.
Belfeath hands the paper over and retires to his room. Looking at the note, it simply says, The Academy was sabotaged. Take the associates to the prisoner. Belfeath is now back in his quarters, doing Belfeath things. What do you guys do?
Things.
It said take the associates to the prison hall?
It says,
To the
The
prisoner.
Academy was sabotaged. Take the associates to the prisoner.
Oh, to the prisoner.
So I wonder
So
who the
wait.
prisoner is. This ought to be interesting.
If the whole
Frank?
idea is to sneak something in, a violent creature, they've already done that. You remember that thing we fought? That burst through the ground and it had all the claws and stuff?
I think what Belfeath might have been saying is that to bolster the defenses, you need the essence of a larger creature. It sounded like that might be one of the missions we're going to have to do for our esteemed leader.
Well, shucks, it's too bad. Did we get the essence of that dragon that we killed? Because that would have been one and done.
Don't tell him about that.
Who?
It would be so nice if we had killed a dragon.
Yeah, can you imagine?
You guys did, you killed a dragon.
That was only a dream, Klongren.
You're hallucinating.
Again.
Well, shall we?
I guess.
Fine, Rizal.
If we gotta.
If we must.
Is there anything you need to do before you depart?
Not sure.
All right, I'll take your silence and all that as
nap.
a
Take a
maybe.
shower.
I'm looking at numbers, I'm sorry.
Snacks.
There you go. So, you all traveled to the Abomination District. Passing through the portal to the Abomination District, you notice that everything about this district is off. There seems to be no structure to this district at all. It's as though this district was just an open area where refugees were free to form their own city structure. The buildings are made of simpler materials like wood. There are almost no vis-a-vis here save for the gate guards. You begin your search, and it doesn't lead you very far. You end up standing in front of, after following the makeshift signs, a dilapidated building, and it is labeled the Restful Respite Inn. The smells of food and drink and the sounds of revelry meet your senses as you enter slowly. It's smaller than you imagine, but it seems intimate and welcoming.
Hey, Gorig.
Looking around at the packed bar, you quote-unquote packed, you think it best to speak to the bartender.
I can't get in.
I'm pretty sure we're just at someone's house.
Brand is stuck. Come on in, Brand.
I managed.
You are the best
Fongren
questioner.
stands in the corner awkwardly, towering above everyone else and hunched over to fit inside the building.
You remember how he said, like, don't let people see what's going on? I'm pretty sure we stick out.
Well,
Indeed.
There appear to be a bunch of loners, kind of minding their business. Behind what is clearly the main bar area is someone sitting on a couch, which you have no idea why there's a couch as the main bar area, yet here we are.
It's almost like somebody put the wrong map asset in.
It does appear like that, huh?
Home bar, who knows? Oh god, it's a trap.
something.
Can we check for traps?
Strange just happened.
It's as though
It's
the
like the
couch
floor
vanished
gave
and now
way.
there's an actual bar right where it was
I feel like I
intended
am
to be.
floating to walls.
Does anybody else smell copper?
I mean, this is called the Abomination District. I guess anything can happen.
So are we still going in the same order?
For what?
I don't know, whatever we're gonna do next.
Oh no, it's freebies. Do whatever you want, however you want.
Were we
wanna
given
come
a
to the
description
spaceman.
of the guy? Just his name.
You weren't given a description.
And yet he wants us to be inconspicuous.
Discreet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, since he wants us to be inconspicuous, I'm gonna whip out my flute and just play, I don't know, whatever comes to mind,
Okay.
and see if I can like set the tone and make a happy crowd.
There
Maybe
you go.
someone will come to me and talk to me.
I'll sing and dance along. I'm a cat man, skittlety bop bop bop.
It was
Callisto
quite the
with
tune.
the 35. Nikona, go ahead and roll to see how well your rendition of Catman by the Catman John.
Oh, it sounds good.
Yeah, it's almost perfect.
So I'm gonna switch to try to play along with him. I'll try
Nikona-
to support him.
Nikona goes, I'm the Catman.
Literally.
So Callisto and Nikona collaboratively rile the several patrons. They look like they are definitely regulars into a joyous atmosphere. They are now watching you guys intently as you continue to play for them.
It's probably the opposite of what we should have done.
You have
Yeah.
Aw.
Sorry, I was getting you out of the way so that people could see their performance, because you're the awkward person towering above them, like
I wanted
blocking
to try
everyone's
on the
view.
hat.
Okay.
It's fine.
Not as
it's fine.
awkward as Chieftain.
I know when I'm in the way.
Yeah, Chief and Fongren is like crouched.
I like to think Wog's been riding on him.
He's like,
On his shoulder.
you know, he's on his back like a tree frog, just like,
Stuck.
yeah. Brand, I'm going to put fancy hat in the chat so that you can put on that fancy hat. There we go. Brand, go ahead and make a roll. Just straight
Just-
D100. With a 45, it is not as fancy as your actual fancy hat, but it'll suffice.
Well, no, but I thought it might be like a conversation starter. Like it's just a hat.
Oh yeah, it's just a hat.
Yeah.
Apparently it doesn't belong to anybody and no one cares about it.
It's enormous. I thought, I don't know.
Who's got
So
this
we're-
big hat?
So we're wearing gigantic hats, playing the flute, and singing and dancing. We're quite inconspicuous.
Yes, very inconspicuous.
What else could we do?
Wog writes down, inconspicuous means playing music for many people and wearing very attention-grabbing clothing.
It means being the only cat man in the world and calling attention to it.
So while
Maybe-
they have grabbed everyone else's attention, Flynn and, well, just Flynn, what do you do?
I'm going to assess the people in the bar.
So
So you say he didn't give
Hopefully
us a
they'll be more
description.
talkative.
say again?
You say he didn't give us a description of the person we need to deliver the letter to?
Not in the slightest. You see a couple of people. You see a Solethel. You see some kind of Risan. You see a Dargoth, and you see an underling. All of which are completely out of place in Araqiel, but here it's like a refuge from Erethe.
Okay. And what was the name he gave us? Do I recall?
Captain Rizel.
Any of them wearing anything that would appear to be military garb?
The Risan is wearing heavy armor. It looks to be all the same make.
And which one is he here? This guy?
Yeah, the one with the fluted red helm.
All right. I go over and cop a squat right here next to him. Mind if I join you guys over here?
Yeah, sure.
What you drinking?
Ale.
L? Well, the next round's on me. Flynn's the name.
That's what I like to hear. What's my name?
I said Flynn's my name.
Oh, nice to meet you, Flynn.
Nice to meet you.
You don't need to know my name.
We are the worst undercover people ever.
Get him
Here's
drunk,
my name,
Get him
look at
drunk,
me.
and then see if he'll talk.
Brand shouts from across the bar. What's your name? My name's Flynn. What's your name? Get him drunk!
Get him all drunk. I mean, it's just
Get him all
everybody drink.
He's drink on.
Brand is buying drinks for the entirety of the bar now, is what I'm guessing.
Why not?
What brings you to the Abomination District?
Just needing to relax. You know how it is, man. It's works hard these days, and you just gotta take it when you can get it.
Yeah, but for a Visaville, the last place you would be is the Abomination District. There are plenty of other places that you could probably go to kick back.
Wait, are you trying to discriminate against me?
No, I mean, from a societal standpoint, you guys are literally above us.
Yeah, but I think diversity's good. I like to hang with everybody.
Well, I can drink to that. Come on, then.
He,
Cheers.
cheers, yeah. He's super excited about it.
Man, you gotta tell me, what's it like up there?
Boring. A lot
Yeah,
of honeydews.
man.
You know how it is. It's just too much work lately, man. It's just too much work lately.
Well, it's just so weird living beneath y'all. Literally, this level is beneath all the other Visaville levels.
Yeah,
the
but
distance-
keep in mind,
from the
everybody
distance
comes
you hear,
in
"Does the
on the
poop
level
fall
below this
down?"
one. So it's, I don't know. I wouldn't put too much stock on which levels are which, to be honest with you, other than, where you have access.
Man, that's a good point of view right there. Maybe it's not so bad here in the abomination level district, whatever they call it.
Man, here's the thing, you could be happy anywhere. You just have to choose it, right? You just have to pick it, make it so you could build a good life here in this district just like in any other one. In fact, if everybody was to ignore the fact of where the districts are physically located and just did their best, I'm sure this place might be the best district that this city has to offer.
The Dargoth behind you overhears you say that and says,
"No, that's something I can drink too."
I feel like we are making friends. Or Flynn is.
"So, how do you know all them other people up there? You all kind of walked in together. And what's
They're
that
our
big fella in
coworkers.
the back there? He's crouched down. He doesn't really look that comfortable."
I pound down my drink. I asked the barkeep for another one. I'm like, dude, that is a long story. So get this. We were in a place that was not of this area, like nowhere near this realm.
Whatever you do,
And
tell
that
everybody
dude right
what's
there
going
was
on.
trying to
Who
kill
wants
us.
to hear the plot?
He was trying to kill us. And, well, things didn't go out too well for him, so now he's working with us. You can't make this up. You just can't make it up.
Wow, that's almost unbelievable. I can't imagine having to be in those shoes, man.
In his defense, it was either die or come to a different understanding, because he's never been here before. He's not supposed to be from around here. He just sort of got caught up in some magic and was ripped out of his element. So one moment he's happy and ready to beat us down, and the next moment he realizes he's outnumbered and nowhere to go. He doesn't even know where he's at. He doesn't know.
I can certainly relate to that, though I was probably on your side when I was in Arathe. Tell you what, trying to fend off that Azurian sickness, potency madness, it's so different here than Arathe. It's like you can taste it in the air.
Oh my god.
Really in the mouth sounds, this guy.
It's like,
crazy.
I had the opposite of that in the sense that I felt like I was withering a bit, like there was nothing there, like being in a vacuum, was
Sorry,
like,
I don't want to interrupt it, but I had to stop and watch the delayed Twitch feed to watch David mouth that.
I wish you
You're
could
welcome.
replay it because I didn't think to look.
Someone clip it so Heather can see. But
Ooh.
I can't tell you what I'm imagining.
my inspiration for that moment was Yukon Cornelius, so hope that helps send everybody out.
that's a Dargoth at the end of the table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you drinking, pal?
One of these character models is much bigger than the other.
Yeah. Well, I'm drinking the finest wine that he's got up there.
Oh, fancy guy.
I like to indulge things, yeah.
I'm just a normal everyday beer drinker here, nothing too fancy, just
I respect
get
that.
through the day.
The
Eventually,
soul
I'm going to
ethel-
get myself a nice little cottage where nobody's going to be able to bother me. I could just be able to keep to myself and my family, maybe tend to some of those, what do we call those cockroach things? The giant bugs?
Palmettos?
No, in the Azure.
Oh,
Biscuits and gravy.
Byleon.
Yeah, what did we call biscuits and gravy?
Byleon?
Byleon, yeah.
Tending
Tend
to
some
the
Byleons.
Byleon.
That's the life right
Grow
there.
old with the Byleons.
Man, if you're gonna go out there and be one of
one of them farmer type folk, you're gonna need to know the Azurian rider, then he kind of keeps all them people safe.
I could pretty much keep myself safe. I've been around the block a few times. I pat my sword.
Ah, what's the craziest thing you ever fought?
It has to be the dragon.
You fought a dragon?
Not only did I fight it,
Oh my god.
we took it down, and then we needed to show it to somebody for a competition, so we turned it into a duck.
Pardon
So
me.
inconspicuous.
I find this.
Transported the duck, and then removed the magic, and then boom, it was a dragon there again.
How
so
did
that we
you
could get credit
shape
for it.
change a dead dragon into a duck?
The Soul Ethel walks over and starts
Can't
talking
give
to
you
you.
all our secrets.
No, it's not necessarily secret. It's magically impossible.
No, it's magically possible.
And magically delicious.
I am a
Look at the
master.
Soul Ethel. And what's your name, sir?
It's Vicardo.
I like that
Hi, Vicar.
Nikita has changed the lyrics of Scatman at this point to be like, Flynn, what are you doing? Stop telling everyone our secrets.
Why don't you pull up a chair and
He pulls up a chair.
join us?
How
This
did
is
you
my
do
pal.
it?
I name slips my mind again.
Who are you talking about?
The guy in the red shirt, with the red clothes.
He says, "Hey, Vicard, how are you?" "I'm well, thank you. How are you today, Silan?" "I'm fine. This guy's a quite interesting fella." "Indeed. If he can shape change a dragon."
Bran
Wasn't
tries to
personally
open a door
responsible
that's
for the
locked.
magic involved. I just swing these babies right here.
That's certainly
But
one
yeah.
way to do it.
It wasn't.
I mean, I wish I could describe more about the magic and all that. All I can do is a little bit of healing and a little bit of ward, you know, just entry level stuff. Something you might teach your kid.
Ah, yes. A great way to keep one alive, for certain. Well, what other tales from Earthay do you have? We've all haven't been there in quite some time. Are things the way they used to be?
Well, unfortunately, it was my first time there, so I don't know how they used to be to tell you any different.
A shame.
The chocolate was good.
I have not had chocolate. In close to 400 years now.
I am so sad for you. It was that long, perhaps, since I had it last.
Indeed.
all I can
Especially
think
for
about.
Viceville, even though you can probably get to Erethay quicker and easier than I may. You do have the extended lifespan for sure.
At some point, we
We look
got
over
to
at the
stop
barkeep
telling
and go,
them
"What is the
everything."
what kind of wine is our Dargoth friend here drinking?" Barkeep.
Do you want me to just get more?
No, I'm just curious what type of wine it is.
It's the top shelf. High class stuff, this one.
It is the red one.
May I might I see that bottle?
Sure. 1 second.
He has to pull over a step stool to reach the 6-foot high shelf and procure more wine for the Dargoth. He gets it, brings it back down, hops to, gets it over to you guys, puts it on the table, uncorks it, and does a little pour for you guys. And the Dargoth says,
Oh, thank you, stranger. Thanks, Rizal. You got it, friend.
and goes back to the bar.
Nikita just points.
That's what we needed to hear. All right. So, I guess I'll leave it to my compatriots to handle the delivery. And
who's got the thing?
Brand walks up to the bar after trying to sneak through a locked door inconspicuously. Brand, what do you say to the barkeep? Silence. She says silence.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Hey. Have you been watching? What?
What? Have I been? What?
Are you all right?
What?
Do I need to cut you off there, miss?
Sorry. No, I just didn't hear anything.
Well, what?
Oh, whatever. No, I'm not the one who has been drinking.
You sound like it.
She's just confused.
All my friends are the ones who've been drinking.
Classic. Classic projecting your own problems on somebody else. The healthiest way to deal with things this side of the Azure, for sure. Well, do you want anything, or are you going to hover awkwardly there at the end of the bar for the remainder of the evening?
Still singing. Just give him what we came for, and then we can go.
Okay there, friend. The song ends, and Callisto and Nicola receive a standing ovation, especially from Chieftain Fongren, because he has no other option.
Nah, because he's not sitting.
Yep.
I get you.
well, he didn't have to get the ovation, so he had other options.
Yeah.
You guys should be proud.
I mean, there's no sitting for him.
Yeah, there's no
Like in the gym.
sitting, but he didn't have to give the ovation portion of the standing up.
Nicola just kind of just walks over, takes the letter from Brand, and just slides it over to the guy.
Yeah, like walks over, just takes it out of her pocket or hand, and just hands it to him.
And then just kind of walks a few feet away.
Okay.
Just rethinking his life.
So is Nicola delivering it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
did.
Nicola gives the message to Captain Rizal. He says, follow me inconspicuously through this door over here. Your whole crew. We need to make sure no one knows what is happening.
I think that ship has sailed.
Okay. The lot of you, if you're going to be here, buy a room then.
You know, you could just give them a lot of extra free booze, and then they'll drink themselves stupid and not remember.
That's a far better idea, yes. Free drinks for everybody! He brings drinks to the table. Everyone is excited. He casts a spell, and music starts playing seemingly from nowhere. And he walks into the room Brand was trying to explore earlier.
Nice.
As Nicola follows him, he's just, when did I become the responsible one?
Probably while Flynn was telling everybody our secrets.
Our travels are not secrets.
Certain
Certain things are secrets.
Everything we haven't told anyone since we came back, you just told a room full of people.
It's fine.
Our new secrets are kept from Belfie.
Including
we didn't
our
tell anyone
names.
about the axe.
Including our names.
I didn't tell them your names. I told them mine.
Rizal,
You don't think that's enough to ID with physical descriptions?
Rizal says, I need you to prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you are faithful to Basilius Belfeath.
Oh, hold on. Nikita turns around and drops his pants.
This doesn't...
Yeah, I show my tattoo.
Okay. All of you... the rock monster and the dog off. Okay. I expected the frogman. He seems like a good servant type of guy. Okay. Well, looks like you're all part of the vestige then. Which means I can trust you. I am Captain Rizal of the Laughing Hand. I'm sure you know all about my organization. But...
You'd be surprised.
Well, if you have any questions at any point, just ask me, I guess. But, now that you have proven to me that you are part of the Associates, the message you gave me says to show you the prisoner. Are you prepared for this?
We have been given 0 details, sir.
That means
zero
you're
choice.
probably prepared then. All right, follow me. Opening a secret door on the wall in the hallway, Brand is thrown out into the wilderness and left to fend for herself. I'm kidding. Captain Rizal asks you to enter a dark corridor. Navigating the darkness, you enter into a cone of light emanating from above. You can't make out any features of the room besides the pedestal sitting in the light. Captain Rizal beckons you toward the pedestal and says, Belfieth wants you to see the prisoner. You must surrender your weapons to do so. It's imperative the prisoner is kept alive. After a moment of deliberation, you decide to surrender your weapons. Rizal says, place your hands on this stone, presenting a small essence gem. As you do so, you are immediately teleported to a different place.
Without our weapons?
Without your weapons, not a single
Do I have
weapon
my shield?
in
That's
sight.
not technically a weapon.
Gotta love that, Belfieth.
I am a weapon.
Exactly. There you go.
Rizal says, we must find the prisoner now that we are in the essence gem. There's no telling where he could possibly be in this vast landscape. You lead the way. I'll make sure that the fragmented essences that roam this gem stay at bay.
It couldn't possibly be the label that says the prisoner.
This is getting weirder
I'm sorry, I
and weirder.
couldn't help myself.
Ooh,
I am wondering why we need
sorry,
to
I
see
sat
him.
on you.
You what on me?
I stepped on you. I am sorry.
Wog
Wait,
is
do you think-
vigorously writing in his notes for his blog.
This is what dreams are made of.
Not
These
mine.
things are-
I thought
Okay.
dreams
Who
were
am
made
I
of
to disagree?
cheese. I mean, you know, sweet dreams are made of cheese.
It does look like cotton candy.
Who am I to disagree?
Ooh. Brand leads the way.
Hey guys, if you could store souls inside of a thing like this, when you take
Flynn
them,
and Brand walk forward and the fragmented essences rush toward them. What do you
Brand
guys
hides
do?
behind. I hide
I step
behind
back to let the dwarf handle it, or
Captain
the short guy.
Rizal.
Okay.
You
As
said
you
you would keep
guys
them at bay.
As you cower behind the underling, he raises his hands and light shines from just above him as a small ball of white light forms some kind of protective circle around him. They kind of cower in the light and run away. They
is that solar
kinda,
flame?
a little bit, yeah. They kind of cower, almost ready for you guys to exit the area or the spell to dissipate so they can rush and devour you. Rizal says, you lead the way, but I'll stay close.
I do not feel safe.
No,
You
they're
are coming
fine.
with me, little man.
I've only done this once.
Well, that is one more than we've done it.
No, this is my first time doing this, so stick close,
don't
everybody.
Tell me that.
No, we'll be fine.
We're all gonna die. Is it?
I am not afraid to die.
Excuse me, are you a shattered something or another? Or are you the prisoner we
Continuing
are looking
forward, you
for?
see the prisoner's essence shackled in the distance. Rizil says, "Stay your anger. Remember, we seek the saboteurs." Nearing the shadowy essence, you see its face. Basilius Karnrar.
I knew it! That's what I was starting to ask before you guys distracted me.
His shadowed face tilts up to meet yours, and in response, he rages against his ethereal shackles, viciously attempting to attack you while shouting obscenities. Rizal says, "Silence!" He calms immediately and begins to speak.
Kiss your mama.
So, you've come to taunt me. Proud of your victory, Get it over with, and let me rot. I won't give you the satisfaction of any type of response.
Oh no, you started to tell us a neat story, and I just wanted to hear the rest of it.
You're going to have to jog my memory.
About how you're the good guy in all of this.
That's a certain point of view for sure.
Well, I recently learned that apparently you told the king that everyone you knew and trained was going to betray him. You put your whole reputation on the line, and that either means you were right or you're crazy. So which is it?
Greatness can be defined as both, but look, Belfeath won. Try as I did to oust him from his position of power, to protect Araqiel's old ways from him, he sits as an omen of final reckoning for the outcast king. He will have his moment, and hopefully he will share his plan with you to bring about revolution. He'll stand against the outcast king, and Araqiel, well, it'll stand against him. Hopefully he's planned for that. Maybe he'll even spare those who stand against him. Who knows?
Well, I mean, we heard about a prophecy and how the world was going to end.
Oh, that is very true, yes.
Is that what he's aiming for, or what he's actually trying to stop?
Here's the nature about fate. It requires more than just one single vision. You see, everything that people like Belfeath and myself at one point see is only a potential future. To make it so, you have to put certain pieces in place. It's usually at the final moment that it is fully revealed what is intended. Fate's a fickle thing, you see. Requires more than just one single action to happen.
Are we pieces of Belfeath's puzzle?
I like to think we're all pieces of Belfeath's puzzle, and my being physically alive clearly is not part of that plan.
I am so confused.
Yes, that was not a helpful answer.
We are all pawns in Belfeath's game currently. One day we'll be able to look back at the game board and see how the pieces were placed.
Ah.
Yeah, you could watch all the episodes of your life on YouTube and kind of figure things out, I guess.
What's a YouTube?
Don't worry about
It
it.
is in the Erethe.
Ah, yes. It's a shame my jaunt in Erethe was cut so short.
It is. Do you have any advice for us?
Don't do what I did.
Which was?
Let Belfeath's relationship with me fall into ruin.
Ah. So we should not go up against Belfeath.
So
We were
should make
both vying for
friends.
power, two different sides of a coin.
Y'all aren't we supposed to be? We're supposed to be finding somebody, right?
Is he pro or
I do not
against
know.
giant monster? Because I keep hearing about a giant monster thing.
That is a good question, Nikina.
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, so we've been hearing lately that their whole thing is, oh, we gotta protect Araqiel against the potential of like a giant monster that could destroy everything. But I was just curious if that's actually what he wants to do, if he's on Team Giant Monster.
Oh, Belfith is saying that. Well, truth be told, I saw a similar vision where a very large, ravenous creature, capable of destroying Araqiel for certain, does so. I saw it way back when, and the pieces of the puzzle I assumed to be there was that the Outcast King would not be in power, and that would be the hinge point, if you will, for Araqiel's demise. See, the Outcast King is steeped in old magics. He was the first from Erethe to ever step foot in Araqiel, or in the Azura, I'm sorry. And since then he has cultivated near limitless power. Even that to rival exalted outsiders. But
he was outcast, I get it.
Yes. How long have you been in Araqiel?
Just my entire life that I know of.
You should probably read a history book or something.
Yeah, he doesn't like me reading.
As much as Belfith doesn't inform you of things, he does make sure that you're in places to do what he thinks you will do, if that makes sense. He trusts your judgment, as he did with apprehending me.
Apprehend, stab you through the chest, you know?
Well, he did send you to kill me, didn't he?
That's a fair point.
Aren't we supposed to be finding somebody?
Yeah, him!
No, Razel said something about...
We're here for the saboteurs, if you don't remember.
The saboteur. We're supposed to find the saboteur.
Oh, okay, so yeah, they went to do a spell supposedly to protect the city, and then instead a giant potency ghost showed up, like after you eat Taco Bell.
And he was not pleasant. He did not have a good attitude.
It seems like you accidentally summoned a Hukorin. But
I didn't do it.
To answer your question, the only saboteurs I know of, I killed myself. Each and every one of them. I slaughtered them as if for sport. And I would do so again for the Outcast King. But I do not know of any saboteurs currently.
Do you know of any, like, French people who might be saboteurs?
Roll a speech check. Chat, I need a roll from you as well.
I apologize to any French people.
The essence of Karnra is going to be wildly offended. Rolling against Vral's 85.
Persuading?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
Brand with a 138 asks, do you know any French people? And that sparks an idea. Now that I think about it, before I was killed, I was hoping to convince Alva to meet with me in Theron Visaville. He's commonly known as the Fate Spinner. I believe him to be sympathetic to my cause of ridding Belfith's curse from Araqiel. Last I spoke to him, he seemed to imply he had people doing the same work I was. You might want to visit him. His temple is in the Cathedral District in Araqiel.
Did you say his name is Alvin?
Theron.
Theron.
Didn't
Alvin
we
Theron.
go inside a cathedral at one point?
Not the Cathedral District. I highly doubt that. The only things there are the Outcast King's Cathedral, the
meeting place for the Basiliuses, and really just the most incredible housing you've ever seen.
I think we went into some sort of church with like holy water when we were searching for that the monster that pops out of the ground.
So we need to go to the Cathedral District and find Von Theron. Is that what you say?
Yes.
And he was hanging out with Alva.
I was.
You was. Well.
I was hoping that the three of us could meet and discuss avenues by which to purge Belfeath from Araqiel itself.
Well, you are quite honest.
I mean,
Listen, I'm dead.
No need to lie.
I mean that. I'm dead now. My essence has been trapped here. Nothing matters to me anymore. Unless I'm able to be put into some kind of item or who knows what else.
We have an item you could go into and you could come with us. It would be like a field trip.
I look at my
we would take good care of you.
We don't have an item like that.
Flynn, if we did have an item like that and we could put him in it and it could suck up his essence, that would be very nice, don't you think?
Wouldn't it make it so powerful?
I'm not gonna allow that to happen. I can hear you talking about this plan right now.
We have no plan.
Listen, what good is he prisoned or whatever? If he could make us stronger, that would help, right?
He is still a resource for the Laughing Hand.
Exactly, and he's going to be a resource.
Most notorious individual in all of Araqiel.
We need him in our back pocket.
No, you don't. I need him in my back pocket.
I'd prefer him on my fists.
There is no one here. We must go out into this weird world.
I could always just leave you all here to fight the fragmented essences.
I don't think Belfeath would like that.
And I don't think he'd like you taking this prisoner.
He might actually be like, oh, that's resourceful of you.
We
might.
Wait! Stop! No. Listen, we must go. We are currently being ambushed, and I can't let it be known you are here with me. The dreamlike landscape fades.
Reality sets in.
Yes, you realize, oh crap. And as you do so, the dark room with the single lit pedestal is the only thing in your gaze once more. Crashing and shouts can be heard outside. Grizel says, "Quickly! None must know you're here. I'm going to teleport you outside the city. There, one of the Laughing Hand will find you and accompany you to Farron the Fate Spinner. Don't forget that." Grizel casts a summon portal spell, and it opens. You leap through the event horizon closing behind you. Looking around, the harsh, fiery landscape offers seldom more than smoke and ash. Though looking around off in the distance, you notice a small hut. And that is where we're going to end it this evening, everybody. Good job.
Let's tell everybody what we're doing.
Hey y'all, I'm trying to kill everybody. Need help? Oh, that was good. Vral suggests that the essence gem could be used so Karnrar could inhabit Nikana.
Oh wow!
Oh my!
Could we duck him? I wonder.
Not inside the gem, most likely. But we're gonna call it. We'll hang out and chat for a moment. Thank you for everyone for watching, for participating. Thank you so much for the rolls this evening. Don't forget, leave a comment, rate this, do whatever. Somehow communicate what you like and dislike to us via the apps. And then, of course, thank you for our subscribers and our patrons. You guys keep the show going. We are going to catch you all next week, and hopefully I'll have all the information about the 200 follower Spicy Nug stream then. But until then, have a great rest of the week. See you next week. Bye.
Night.